It's Jake Elliott ready to get this one kicked off. And off we go here in Baltimore. Oh, nice return, but he takes a big shot at the end of it. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. First carry for one of the league's best workhorses, Derrick Henry. And he is hit behind the line of scrimmage. The defense with a statement on the game's first play. Second down, Jackson. And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw, and maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion. A tough spot here. Third and long. From the shotgun, here's Jackson. Flowers with the catch. 15-yard pickup there. First down, Baltimore.
These third down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on third down.
That'll be intercepted. Picked off by C.J. Gardner-Johnson. And he is going to score. A pick six for the touchdown. You get the ball to start the game thinking you'll score on offense. Instead, they allow the defense to be the first on the board in this one.
So now the question is, Mike, do you allow this to linger the rest of the day? You've dug yourself a pretty big hole here to start, but you've got to pick yourself up and realize this game is far from over, and we now got to get the ball back and establish some early rhythm.
The return starts from the 5. Oh, he's got room past the 30. Look at him go. And he nearly takes it the distance, just short of the goal line. A spectacular return. This is the best starting field position you could ever have. First and goal from the 1. And he'll take it on in. Derrick Henry, touchdown Baltimore. Now Jackson and the Ravens will try to tack on 2 more. They'll throw out of the gun. To the end zone, it's intercepted. And the Eagles are going to have it here as they'll start from their own 7. Out there is Tucker, and he'll kick this one away after the touchdown was scored. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. First and 10. First carry for Saquon Barkley. And he is fortunate to get past the line of scrimmage. Call it a yard at most. Roquan Smith there to bring him down. Here's second and 9. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. He finds Jahan Dotson. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down. Here's a third down and 4. A shotgun snap now to Hurts. That's caught. Saquon Barkley. And he's going to get there. He got the first down, not by a whole lot, but that'll keep this drive rolling. From the shotgun, it's Hurts. Fine work defensively. That's going to be knocked away and go down as an incomplete. Devontae Smith, the intended receiver, And it'll be second down. Off the play fake, Hurts. And the rush gets home. He'll go down. They got him. The big man, Nnamdi Madubuike, there for the sack. Third and long. Hurts to throw. That's over the middle and intercepted. It's the safety, Kyle Hamilton. And he's going to be out of bounds, but he has his offense set up in great field position inside the red zone.
The Ravens take over first and 10.
Aguilar goes off in motion. On first and 10, Jackson. A pass pulled in by Henry.
Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly second down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
A touchdown apiece here in the first quarter of play. A one-point affair, 7-6 is the score. We'll be back in Baltimore. An enviable spot to operate from. Here's second and inches. Bateman is the motion man. A design run here with Jackson. And he will win the race to the pylon. He's in. Lamar Jackson. Touchdown, Ravens. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. From the gun, Jackson. And he gets in for the 2-point conversion. And the lead bumps up to 7.
Mike, I think all of us can remember exactly where we were during a certain Super Bowl where throwing the ball this close to the goal line ended up being a disaster. But unlike that time, they ran this pass play to perfection, and the result, 2 points.
They'll come up here, first and 10. To throw is Hurts. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
What an advantage it brings a defense when you have cornerbacks that are such willing tacklers. It just brings an extra element to the ability to defend the entire field. And this is a great example here why.
He's got the 2021 Heisman winner. That's Devontae Smith. They get 15 on that game. First down, Philadelphia. They'll run straight ahead with Barkley. They'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play.
Great job by that linebacker timing his blitz. He didn't give any indication to the offense that he was coming. And he's able to get through that hole and take the ball carrier down for a loss.
That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Roquan Smith. We saw it earlier, the defense on the quarterback with the earlier interception. And now, Greg, not only do they pick him, they turn it into a pick 6.
And, Mike, the reality is this has just been a bad first half throwing the football. I mean, not only is it a second interception, but this time the defense gets their hands on the ball, and they're able to take it all the way back for the pick 6.
Now it's a fake. They'll flip it to the kicker. This will be incomplete. Not sure what they could have seen that makes this a good call. Going for it with a fake on an extra point, and they get nothing out of it. And no chance to return this one. Through the end zone for a touchback. He'll start on the ground with Barkley. And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6. To 2 minutes to go here till halftime. We'll come back to Baltimore after this. They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. Throwing is Hurts. He's going to air this one out looking for Dotson. And he's going to be dragged down, but not until he's inside the 25.
A 41-yard gain. First down.
Hurts looking to throw on 1st down. Here's a shot toward the end zone. And the Ravens are going to get it back here just shy of the 20.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's positioning. Being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown. And instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
Bateman is the motion man. A 1st down throw for Jackson. Open man is Bateman. He's got him. And he'll be taken down just shy of the 30.
That's good for a Baltimore Raven. First and 10 at the 29-yard line.
Jackson now to throw on 1st down. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And they are not going to catch up to him. He will score. 71 yards. Touchdown, Baltimore. Well, that was a pretty easy touchdown. He was wide open, Greg. Easy chance to close the deal, and they do with a touchdown.
And, Mike, it just appears to me that's just a breakdown defensively. You can't allow a receiver to not only be so open it's an easy pitch and catch, but then to have the space to operate after the catch to finish that one off in the end zone.
Still a little time. Final minute of this 1st half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way.
The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
Set to go now on 1st and 10. Now it's Hurts. That's complete to his big tight end, Dallas Goedert. Whoa! And he is out of bounds, but not until he's inside the 40-yard line. Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. A pistol snap back to Hurts. And for the 4th time today, he has been intercepted. Picked off by Roquan Smith.
You know, what I'm seeing play out there right now, Mike, is just a frustrated offense playing on tilt. And on the other side of the ball, I'm seeing a defense that's happily taking advantage of these decisions. I mean, how else do you explain 3 consecutive drives that result in a pick? I mean, each mistake just feeds the next. It feeds frustration. And all at the same time, it's leading to questionable throws and easy picks.
And that one knocked away. It's incomplete.
The whole idea of the play-action pass, Mike, is that you can slow the pass rush down enough that it allows longer, slower developing pass concepts to open up downfield. But in this case, they were on him so fast that by the time he got his head around, that ball needed to come out. There was no timing and ultimately led in an incompletion.
He's got it! And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line.
That's good for a Baltimore Raven.
Bateman is the motion man.
26-yard line.
On play action, here's Jackson. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down. Out is Justin Tucker to try the field goal. Officially, this will be a 43-yarder. And that is no good. He missed it. So the Eagles will use their first timeout here.
Man, that would have been such a nice boost for this group going into halftime. The snap was good. The hold was good. He just couldn't
Oh, and he's going to go down. He could not get rid of it. And that's going to bring an end to this first half. All right, Coach, second half, drawing near. Glad to have you back with us here on EA Sports. Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. So they come to the line for first down and 10. On the ground, it's Barkley to start the drive. And he maneuvers his way forward, a gain of 6. They'll work now on 2nd and 4. Hurts working in the pistol. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. And he might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a third down. Hurts. He's going to air this one out. That is caught. And he'll be taken down at the 10-yard line.
And how impressive was that, Mike? I mean, not only to be able to generate that amount of separation downfield, but then to track the ball. Remember, this was a running back, but he looked like a wide receiver, and we're looking around the league, Mike, and a lot of these backs, in order to play in today's NFL, you have to be part receiver.
Jahan Dotson was the intended receiver there, and it'll lead to a 2nd and goal. Man in motion is Smith. He'll take this one down to the 8-yard line. On third down, here's Hurts. Take a dive for the end zone, but he loses the football.
You can see the relief on his face. He gets up and he goes, I got away with one there. I was a little loose with the ball, and fortunately for the ball carrier, he was close enough to the sideline that he gets a friendly bounce.
That's in the end zone and intercepted. It is picked off by the rookie safety.
Just think back to a few plays ago, Mike. This offense is finding themselves entering the red zone. It looked like we're about to see a touchdown, but that's how fast things can change in this game. The defense finds themselves with their back against the wall, coming up with a huge fourth down stop. Not only do they keep points off the board, but it's nicer to do it when you come off with the ball in your hand.
That's caught! And he'll be taken down up past the 40-yard line. From the shotgun, here's Jackson. Right back to Andrews. He's got another one. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. Here's 2nd and 6. Bateman is the motion man. Off the play fake. Jackson. Zay Flowers, the intended receiver, and it's going to bring up a third down. Jackson up top again. And on third down, that ball incomplete.
I just don't like the look of this passing game, Mike. It just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. And truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more.
And he's going to have the Ravens first down. They'll have it by a lot. It turns out to be a big gainer on fourth down. Bateman is the motion man. So, 3 quarters now in the books. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. Ball down to the 16-yard line, and it's 1st and 10. To the air one more time with Jackson. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes.
A big loss on the play. Brings up 2nd down.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. On the option, they give it to Henry. And he's bottled up after a gain of a yard. Good drive now faces a tough conversion. It is 3rd and long. Now it's Jackson. The pass rush gets home, and he goes down. Going to leave the offense out there for 4th and long. This is caught. He's got a long way to go. And this is not going to be enough. He is short of the marker. And they have turned it over on downs. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. That's a short one. Caught by Goddard. And he's going to have this one up near the 28.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here.
And he's just throwing ducks up there. Another ball intercepted. It's the safety, Kyle Hamilton. Three tight ends in the game to start the drive. On 1st down, they'll start the drive with Henry. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
At the 27-yard line.
They'll go again here with Henry. Ho-ho! And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line. On 1st down, they'll stay on the ground with Henry. And he'll get about 6 there, setting up 2nd down. Going to go right back to Henry. Down the sideline, past the 40. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. A pickup there of 28 yards. They'll run it on 1st down with Henry. And this time they are ready for him. He'll be thrown for a loss. No big gain that carry. It's 2nd down. So it's a win here for the Ravens. They were the aggressors from the start, able to dictate the pace of play. In the end, they come away with the victory. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. The Ravens are victorious as we say so long from Baltimore.